pull you back. Here I go. Here I go, here I go, here I go. Hello, everyone. This is Jamerica with Jamerica Life. I'm trying to get myself spruced up. Hype myself up. So today is a special day for me because I know it's... Oh, let me fix this. I know it's summer. I know it's July, mid-July. And I told you the truth, I am not planting for fall until the end of July, August, maybe September. However, it is time for me to select my seed. So I got an empty bin here, and I'm gonna let y'all know or let y'all see what I select. Now, if you don't organize, some people organize their seeds, and I realize... What is it, Adriana? How you doing? Rosemary's Garden, how you doing? OCD's Chick, how you doing? So everybody organizes their seeds differently. Some people don't organize them at all. But I initially had everything in one big bag, and then I went to the Dollar Tree and I bought these little baskets, and I put them somewhat in alphabetical order because some of them are out of order, but they're close enough where I can find everything. So they're in alphabetical order. There is one here where I just put the fruit and the herbs. See, it's all herbs and fruit in here. I need to plant this though. So we'll put this one to the side. Well, until I get through the vegetables, because I need to select my stuff so that when I start getting that stuff up, that summer stuff that is... Oh, it's catching it out there, but it's holding on. I'm surprised. The tomato patch don't look good. I think I'm going to have to replant tomatoes for a fall tomato crop, and the only ones that I'm going to plant are those little cherry tomatoes. So that'll be one of the packs of seeds. And I'm just going to pull it out right now. Because these are in alphabetical order, it should be easy if I put them in order, that is. Like cards. 3-card Molly. Oh, I ain't supposed to know about that, huh? Rosemary's Garden. Hello, garden besties. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Yeah. So I said I was going to pull the tomatoes out, right? Go through. And it's not Roma tomatoes. These are the ones that I want to plant. These are indeterminate tomatoes. Now, I'm going to plant them inside. So this one's going to be one of the first ones I plant because I want to have a mature plant by, I say, October. And mine got eaten up. My tomatoes got ate down this year. I did put some First Saturday lime down. First I put ashes down, and that seemed to help a little bit. Ashes from my wood burning stove out in the country. And then after that got washed off by the rain, I went and put some First Saturday lime out there. So hopefully I took care of the problem, because I don't like... First Saturday lime is a natural product, and it's food grade lime. I don't want to put pesticides down. So there's that. One of the ladies told me that it was probably that brown worm, because I didn't see anything. That brown worm that was in there. So that's probably what it was. I believe her. Official Jamia, how you doing? I started, Rosemary's Garden said, I started some of those same seeds. Yeah. The only thing with tomatoes is that if it gets super hot, you ain't gonna get no flowers. And I don't really mind not having flowers. I just need the plant to be mature enough when Texas finally cools off. Because right now it's hovering around 95 and above. So I don't expect much out there if anything survives. Stuff is holding on though. I water early in the morning and it's still there. So we're going to take these and move them to the side, and we're going to do one at a time. So I have amaranth. That's not going to go. Artichoke. Artichokes. Did I plant artichokes? What does it say? I have one artichoke out there. Plant. Okay. Sow indoors 2 to 3 months before the average last frost. Okay, it's a spring crop. Asparagus, I'm not going to plant that. I have asparagus out there. Arugula, that's more asparagus. Beans, I'm just going to whiz through this. More beans. All of these are beans. Almost all this whole thing. Then I have beets here. Do I want to plant beets? I like beets, but I don't really love beets. Guess I'll take 1 pack of beets out. Okay, I have a whole bunch of beets. What is this? Red Mammoth beets. Then I have broccoli. I have my own broccoli seeds. I planted some broccoli about a year or so ago, and I planted it in early spring, but it's Texas, and Texas is super hot, and my broccoli went to seed. So I saved the seeds, and here they are. So I'll put that right there. Bok choy. I've already planted some bok choy. I have some bok choy right here. Let me turn y'all around. I'm growing bok choy inside. You see that? Right there? Right here? The dried up looking one. It looks dry on top, but it's not dry. It was too wet, so I'm not watering anymore. That's bok choy that I'm growing inside. But eventually I could start growing some outside. So let me get a bok choy. So I have white stem bok choy. Which one is open? I have 2 of them. Then I have Sue's Whole bok choy. And I have Purple Lady. I also have my mama, I can't even get it out. My mama called this broccoli rabe, but they said it's Chinese broccoli. She loved this stuff. So in remembrance, it ain't my favorite. In remembrance of her, I'll plant it. Then I have broccoli. Romanesco broccoli. I had that come up for me last year. It was all right. It ain't nothing but cauliflower, green cauliflower. Brussels sprouts, definitely. Look at how I'm throwing this stuff in here. See, this is why you can't find stuff. When you do stuff like this, you can't find nothing. Don't cost you nothing. Take a chance. Oh, I'm showing my age. Who was that? Ashford and Simpson? Or was it Peaches and Herbs? I don't remember. Long time ago. So we have broccoli, but I'm going to go ahead and plant another broccoli. What is this one here? Bok choy, white stem bok choy. Where did I get you from? Oh, you going? See that right there? Look, I know everything's backwards, y'all. This how I'm using the YouTube thing. Oh, this is white stem too. Both of them. Wait a minute. Bok choy, Alex. Let's see. I am going to plant them both. They're both white stem. And then I'll plant the broccoli twice. I'll use my broccoli seeds and the ones I got from the Dollar Tree. Y'all know this is old because remember it was $4 for $1. That was about 2 years ago. Gotta use these seeds up. Okay. Cabbage. Definitely gonna plant cabbage. Who is this? Gardening Mindfully. Hello, we're talking seeds already. Time to get organized. Time to get it. Now, I'm not planting them, but I'm getting ready. This one is that Napa cabbage. I've had this for a while. That Chinese cabbage that's so expensive in the store. Here it is again. Now, this one, this one lives up to its name. Sapporo Giant. You plant this one a foot apart on each side, or you ain't gonna have enough room because Sapporo Giant is huge. This little boy, mine, I don't think mine got this big, but it got close. So Sapporo Giant, yes. And I got another support giant here. That's how much I like it. Then I got purple cabbage tete. Hi, who is that? Lilybell. Hi, Jamaica. Have been following you, but keep missing the lives. I have been planting seeds and have been doing a lot of sprouting, especially broccoli. Watch out for those, what? Watching from Florida. I don't know how to say your town. Well, welcome. We got the same weather. You don't put it out there too quick. Because if you do, you know that he's going to get it. So I got a bunch of carrots in here. And since I got some free seeds from rareseeds.com, because if you buy like 3 or 4 seeds, they send you a pack of seeds. I'm going to use those. I got Corral, and Kyoto. I think I paid for this one now. But these two, you see that? Free. Gonna put those in the ground. Okay, carrots, and sweet corn. So we're done with this tray right here. Next, my favorite vegetable, cauliflower. Now, all cauliflower is not created equal. Lilybell. It's so hot here, and it is cooking my plant. Yes, it's doing the same thing to me. I'm just trying to keep my stuff afloat. Cause it's bad out here, man. So I'm planting 3 types of cauliflower. This one, I never get big heads from this one. But if you plant amazing cauliflower, that head gonna be that big. It's gonna be big. I ordered this especially because I ran out of seeds. I was like, oh no, I got to have that. I ordered it last year. So, okay, so we got, wait a minute, which one's older? Because I have some amazing here, and I know I just ordered this one, and this one is open. Let's see if there's anything in here. They're in there. They are in there. Not a lot. But these, you see this? It's about 11 plants. Don't let that fool you. So you can get it from rareseeds.com. Also, I bought this on the Amazing store. Amazing. Amazon. Because this is amazing cauliflower. So this one is Rare Seeds. And this one I purchased from Amazon. Amazon. If I can't find, if I don't order a bunch of seeds, I order from different places. First of all, I order from Etsy, I order from eBay, I order from Amazon, I order from rareseeds.com, I've ordered from Homestead Heart. I ordered a bunch of seeds from bunch of different people, bunch of different places, and most of them, if not all of them, they sprouted. They worked. So I don't have any complaints. Nobody sent me any booby seeds because I would have talked about them. That's just how I am. I would have talked about them. I'm like, they bribed me. So Deline celery. I have celery out there. I don't think I'm going to plant this. I got some purple tree collards and some tree collards. Every year I plant these, and every year I have to go ahead and do it again because the bugs, they kill. Did they take out my last one? They sure did. They eat these. These bugs around here, you can't have nothing nice. Yeah, your mother used to say that. We can't have anything nice. You break something in the house. We can't have anything nice in this house. Make you feel real bad about yourself. So I'm going to do 1,000 head kale this year. I don't really care for kale, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I don't care for kale. Kale tastes like sticks to me. Lettuce, I'm going to do that indoors. So I'm going to skip over that. A whole bunch of lettuce here. You know what I found out? I felt like a dummy. So I was talking about a man who couldn't find romaine lettuce, right? So I ordered some. Right? And that's when I felt silly. So romaine lettuce, I ordered two packs, and I was so ticked when I looked at the package because this is what I got. You don't know, you don't know that you're talking like a kid or somebody who doesn't know any better until you find out that you don't know what you're talking about. So this is Paris Island lettuce, right? Mm-hmm. You know what that is? The same darn thing. It's romaine lettuce. Paris Island is a form of romaine lettuce. So when we go to the Dollar Tree and we see Paris Island lettuce, it is romaine lettuce. It's the same plant or one of the romaine lettuces that out there because I don't know any other type. When I looked up romaine lettuce, I didn't look and see that it says Paris Island romaine lettuce. I just looked up romaine lettuce and this is what I got. When I looked at it, I was like, oh, you big dummy. You have several packages of that. And they were 25 cents. Okay, don't be so hard on yourself. You gotta laugh. And I ordered 2. It wasn't like I ordered 1. I ordered 2 of these jokers. And there it is. I told you I don't know everything. That's my art. Hello, Jamaica in the chat. How you doing? That's my art. So romaine lettuce, Paris Island is a type of romaine lettuce. So don't go out and spend a bunch of money. Go to the Dollar Tree and get them. They're like 3 for $1.50 now. They're not 4 for $1 anymore. But they're the same freaking. Ooh, mad at myself. I think I spent $3 per pack on this one. Mm-hmm. Yep. You gotta laugh at yourself though. So I got tatsoi mustards. I'm definitely gonna plant mustards. Y'all know that, right? Mustards are pretty. And which one is this? Florida broadleaf. Florida broadleaf. And it says garden survival sprouts. So what does it say? Florida broadleaf mustard seeds. This is not open, so I'm gonna leave this alone. We have Chinese giant mustards. Those are good. They're pretty too. And then we have I always plant these and they always put out every year. Put this lettuce back. I don't embarrass myself. Look up a couple of videos back. You'll find it. Somebody probably knew. They probably were giggling. They were like, oh, she don't know what she's talking about. Sure enough, I don't know everything. I told you that. Sifting some soil. How you doing? So we got the I will go through all of these after a while because it's only like they're all brassicas most likely, right? Okra, I can't plant that. That's a heat loving crop. This one is tatsoi, and I already put tatsoi in here, right? Make sure. This one is not open, but this one is. These are pretty too. Tatsoi is pretty, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that there. Here's another one, Southern Giant curly mustards. I'm down with all the mustards. Mustard tastes good. They're not sharp. Japanese giant red. Okay, I have another one there. Now this one, parsnips. I don't think this is supposed to be planted now, and I've had this for a while. Parsnips require deep, light, fluffy soil. No wonder it didn't grow for me. I gotta put it in a pot. Double dig bed and amend with well composted manure. Plant early spring. Nope, you ain't coming. Parsnips. So there we are. I don't know why I bought these. Why? Go to the grocery store, get that pound of black eyed peas for $1, whatever, and order those because you'll get 1,000 of them versus this much for $4. Shoot, you get 2 packs. 2 packs of the grocery store ones for what I paid for this. So the peppers, nope, peppers are no go. Red Marconi, nope. These are all peppers. All peppers to the end. So that one is done. Can't plant. I mean, you could plant, but shoot, you got to plant in season. These are more peppers. You can tell I like peppers, huh? Radish. I hate radish. I don't know. I keep finding freaking radishes. Here they are. And they come up because I don't like them. And then you could, if you want a quick crop, go ahead and do some radishes. You'll have a radish in 30 days, less than 30 days. Maybe if I pickled them. I don't like radishes. I'm going to try one and I'm going to pickle them. I never liked radishes. I'm going to force myself because I still have seeds. So, rutabaga. I have not grown a rutabaga and I don't think I grow it right now. I think it's the spring that I was supposed to start this. Also known as the Swedish turnip. Oh, maybe I can. So late spring, midsummer. Yep. Okay. Rutabaga is on the menu. They said it's like turnips, so I'll try it. Sown like turnips. What are you? Sorghum. I can't plant that. Spinach. It's a thin line between love and hate. Spinach don't like me. It'll come up and it'll bolt on me. So I'm gonna keep on trying. Just keep trying and trying. And you can win. You can win. Spinach. Spinach always bolts on me, or the bugs eat it. I'm gonna go ahead and try it again. I got spinach trees out there now, so I don't really, I don't really care. I don't really care, spinach, if you get ate up or you don't come up or whatever. Delicata squash, no squash. Remember, the radishes are good for those who suffer with allergies. I have allergies, but I hate radishes. I'm trying to figure out a way to eat them. I ain't found one yet. I'm going to try it pickled. I think that might work. Because that burning, I like hot food, right? But radish, I don't like it. Don't like it. Lily Bell says, I have not had any success with spinach. Spinach will grow. Soak it. Soak it and plant it. It'll grow. My problem is this joker, it bolts on me. It says sow it in early spring. Not in Texas, though. You better not sow it in spring. Spring here is 80 degrees. That's what I did. I can't. My neighbor, she must have sowed hers in January because she had plenty of spinach early spring when just when it started getting warm. She's like, "You want some spinach? I got plenty of it." Of course, I took it. I was like, "Oh yeah, my spinach is gone." Swiss chard. If you want big Swiss chard, go ahead and get Ford Hook. Ford Hook, and I planted some over there. I got to upplant it. Ford Hook gets about that big. And when you harvest your any of your brassicas, with the exception of cabbage, with the head of cabbage, just pull the leaves off and leave the plant there, and it'll just reproduce. Just like if you harvest celery. I just had a video that's still loading, where I harvested celery and I left a couple of sprigs up. I didn't cut the whole thing off. Sometimes I do that, and it grows back. I just took the outers off and left like 2 or 3 sprigs up, and the doggone thing regenerates. So do that. So you don't have to replant this stuff over and over again. Cabbage, you're going to have to replant that. The head of cabbage, you're going to have to replant that. Unless somebody knows something I don't know. Unless there are some people who are harvesting cabbage leaves. I ain't doing that. That's too much work. So Ford Hook Swiss chard, and then this one's Ford Hook. Wait a minute. This one look like HELL. you know you're a gardener when this one's from Homestead Heart. Look how old it is. Bright light Swiss chard. I don't even think she packaged like this anymore. I'm gonna have to plant these. Look at this pack. This pack is at least, I don't know, 5 years old. We're going to use that. And then we got the one that we get from the Dollar Tree. I'm trying to get one of the old ones. So I got orange Swiss chard. I'm going to put that in there. Swiss chard is not my favorite, but I like the way it looks. Then I got one that's open, so I'm going to go ahead and use that one. I ain't planting all these seeds, y'all. I'm just going to do like a line of each. Every year I say the same thing. And every year I overdo it. I overdo my planting. I still got plants from this spring that I haven't put in the ground. So I already pulled the tomatoes out. So we're going to skip over that. I have, this is tomato. It's doggone fly. That one little fly, I can't get it. That's why I had the fly swatter. That joker, I was trying to eat over here, and this joker kept on landing on my arm, annoying me. Now, let me tell you what my favorite thing is to eat or to plant. And you just throw these doggone seeds down. Let me get to it. I'm going through the tomatoes. It's tea. These. I just fling these on the ground and cover it with some kind of dirt. Then I fling dirt, a light dusting of dirt on there. And I don't like turnips. I like turnip greens. Turnips, I don't like turnips at all. I've tried to eat turnips and I just don't like them. But I love turnip greens almost as much as I like mustards. So I'm gonna plant some of those. Take 3 packs of those, and I'm just gonna throw them out in the yard. I'm gonna throw them in a patch, go under a tree, get some old dirt, and throw it on top of there. So this is a pretty type of choy. I forgot about this one. Bok choy. It's called winter choy. Oh, we're gonna plant that because that's pretty. I like to have, where's the choys? I like to have different colors. You hear that? I got a new set of birds in. The other ones got put out because they were flying out of it. So we up to turnips. Okay, on to the next. These, oh, no, I flipped it over. These are my herbs and my flowers. I need to plant some herbs because basil is doing the only one that's out there right now. Basil, mint. I do have some herbs out there, some chives, but my poor what was it? Regular herbs gone. They dried up finally. They finally bit the dust. So I'm gonna have to replant. Here's some rosemary. Put that down there. I don't want lavender. I don't want basil. Oregano. And where's my thyme? That's the main one that I had to buy that joker. I was mad at myself. I don't like buying stuff. And herbs are the most expensive things in the grocery store. Who is that? Lilybell. I have not had any success with spinach. Okay. Rosemary's Garden. I can't grow spinach to save my life. I just have to find the right time. The right timing. I have to ask my neighbor when she planted hers because mine came up. They bolted though. She was already harvesting. When I planted mine, she was like, do you want some spinach? I was like, oh man, that means I'm late. Here goes some sage. I ain't planting dill. Dill is a trap crop. Parsley. Where is my thyme? Looking right at it. It's laughing at me. And thyme. That's the one that I don't want to have to buy because I use a lot of thyme. What else do I have here? Cilantro. Nope. This one is open. So I'm going to use this one. Oh, they're both open. Okay. Why are you open? If you're open. Can I combine you two? Did I tape you up? I do all kind of stuff, y'all, and I don't remember. I'm putting them all on the same thing. I don't want to have 2 sets of packages here. Your herb seeds are super small. Remember that. Same size as a mustard seed, if not smaller. And this one. Some seeds, this is one of them, require light to pop up. Lettuce, throw it directly on top of the soil and turn on the lights. Chamomile, same thing. Put it directly on top of the soil and let it do what it do. Spray it with one of those spray guns. So I got plantain here. What is the L campaign? Here it is. Definitely gonna do that one. basil, watermelon, marshmallow. I got marshmallow in the pantry. I don't need that. Spearmint. Don't need it. Peppermint. Got peppermint. All right. And I ordered. There's a place called Survival Seeds Garden. It's on Amazon, and you order them, and you're gonna get this many seeds. I got seeds I don't even know what to do with. Borage, chamomile, chervil, cinnamon dandelion. I had L-campaign and I ordered it. Ain't that a blip? Mad at myself. Echinacea, fennel, oregano, mother's worth, peppermint. I'm just covering some of them. Red clover. I have some red clover in the cabinet. Angelica and anise. I have anise in the thing. Basil, holy basil, bergamot, black cumin, catnip, fenugreek, horsehound, lamb's ears, lavender, lemon balm, marshmallow. And there's some more that are out of order somewhere around here. So here we are. Let's go through it one by one. We got the tomatoes. Put that to the side. I got to plant that as soon as possible. Beets. Chinese broccoli. Bok choy. Purple lady. Bok choy. Let me show y'all while I'm doing it. So purple lady looks like that. Sue's whole baby looks like that. These are, bok choy is pretty. Alex's bok choy. I think this is just white bok choy. This is also white stem bok choy. I'm just doing that. Winter choy, very, very pretty. Very pretty. Brussels sprouts. So I haven't, some people have problem with this, but I haven't. Romanesco broccoli, which is just green cauliflower. Broccoli from the store. Broccoli from my yard. This is early golden acre cabbage. I don't care for the red cabbage, but I have some somewhere around here. This is the Chinese cabbage. And this is Chinese Hilton cabbage. My favorite one, Sapporo Giant. And it lives up to its name. So if you want a big cabbage, Sapporo Giant is probably the one you want to grow. Just give it room. Tate cabbage. Corral, carrots. I had to find some place to put this. I think I'm going to do another garden further back. By the time I put these in the ground, it's going to be far cooler. So I can put it in away from this one. I'll be still pulling up sweet potatoes. What year am I on with the sweet potatoes? I think this is year 3. And the lady that I watched kept her sweet potatoes in, and she said they got to the point of diminishing returns on year 5. So Kyoto, carrots. There's a reason for I have a method for my madness. I ain't gonna be working myself to death. I ain't a young lady. I may look young, but I ain't that young. Cauliflower, Snowball X, Rober cauliflower, and my favorite one, Amazing cauliflower. Then I have the purple and regular tree collards that I ordered on Amazon. I've heard that tree collards, you have to get cuttings, but I grew it from seed, and the only reason why I don't have it is because the bugs ate it. The bugs love it. Kale. This is, what is it? Dustin head? Oh, look at it. I don't care for kale. It tastes like sticks to me. I told you that. Mustards. Another one of my favorite. Chinese giant leaf mustard. Japanese giant mustards. Tatsoi mustards. Southern giant curled mustards. I'll tell mustards are my thing, huh? They need a lot of room too because they get big. Radishes. And sometimes when I plant mustards, I get them mixed up with the Swiss chard. I be like, is that Swiss chard or is that mustards? It look like mustards, but it kind of look like Swiss chard. Rutabaga. Let's try the spinach, even though it's not spinach time. I'm gonna try it anyway. Spinach is supposed to be planted early spring, not in Texas though. Don't do that. It's gonna go bolt on you. Swiss chard, Ford hook. This is the big Swiss chard, okay? And then we have the regular. It says Ford hook giant too. Regular Swiss chard. No, that's was Ford hook. Orange Swiss chard. What do we have? Two of them. I have to fix that. Then I have the mixed Swiss chards that you get from the Dollar Tree, and they grow, and they're pretty, pretty, pretty. I told you that I get them mixed up between the, I get the Swiss chard mixed up with the mustards, because I like color. I like everything to be mixed together. So even though they're all brassicas, they all smell different. So it kind of confuses the bugs. And here in Texas, we got a bug problem. And then the turnips, which I'm just going to throw out on the ground. Turnips are ugly. The only way I see turnips looking halfway decent is when you just throw them and they look like a patch. Because if you have one turnip in the ground, it look like a weed. Turnips are ugly plants. Right to the buzz. All right. So that's the fall brassicas. That's all I'm planted for fall for brassicas. Then I have rosemary, oregano, sage, parsley, thyme, chamomile. Put it under light, just like you would do lettuce. Put it under some light, directly on top of the soil, and water it with a spray gun. That's the only way it's going to pop up. And they'll tell you on the package for chamomile, do that. And then L-campaign. I've never planted this before, but because I have bad allergies, and they said that it'll help me with that. It'll help me with break up some of the mucus that, from having allergies. It'll help me with that. And this is a trash. So here's all my things. Who is this? That's my art. My parsley not wanted to act right this season. It's probably too hot. A lot of herbs do not like heat. They don't. And you know what? I did save my celery by putting it under a tree. It's still producing. It didn't bolt on me. That doesn't mean it won't. I have 3 celery plants that I just harvested from today, and it's under that tree. And all I do is, the first time I harvested it, I just did like the Harvey Container Gardener, and I just snipped off the entire head and just put it back out there, and it sprouted back up. This time, because I know it's stressed because it's so hot, I just cut out the outer stems and left the middle young stems up so that it would have something to, get some nutrients from some sunlight from. I didn't want it to be any more stressed than it already was, but put it under a tree. That's the only way I had what was it, oregano underneath one of the plants here, but the chickens got it. The chickens got one of them. Chickens got a lot of stuff. They'll eat your stuff. If they get out, they'll eat everything you have. They will. They don't just eat bugs. They will eat all of your plants. They'll get on. They have gotten up on top of the table, and and they don't pick everything, right? They'll be like, what's that smell? And then they'll like tomatoes. I've seen them out in the middle of the yard. I got a volunteer tomato plant out there near one of the trees, and I looked out there. I said, that's not a crow. That's one of my damn chickens. Them black chicken. Big old tomato in his mouth. And he was just pecking. He dropped it. Then y'all saw him turn his throat up and swallow the doggone tomato. I was like, oh my God, this is why I'm not getting it. There's not just the wild animals that's robbing me. It's my own animals. Oh, what's the name of that one that helps break up mucus? L-campaign. So I hear. Let me read. Let me see. Known by many names, including Elf Doc, Elfworth, and Horseheel. L-campaign has been a oh boy, I should have had my doggone glasses with me. A revered medicine herb since ancient Greek. The robust perennial reaches 6 inches with an abundance of daisy-like yellow flowers. And it doesn't say what it's for. That's all it says. But I heard about this on one of them midnight watch. I stay up late, y'all. Y'all, I'm sure y'all in bed, but most of y'all, with the exception of sifting some soil. Sometimes when they're getting off at like 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, no, I'm still awake. I'm not sleepy yet. Stay on a couple more minutes. They be like, I gotta get off. I'm sleepy, y'all. I was like, oh, y'all are quitters. Because I'm wide awake. Anyway, L campaign, right there. Look it up, because I'm not sure. This is the first time I'm growing. It's just something I heard on one of them late night videos that just show up. The thing is, you know what I noticed about YouTube? The stuff I see in the day, the videos I see in the day are completely different than the ones that show up at 1 o'clock in the morning when nobody else is watching. I get people from, I've had people from Asians, a lot of Asians, England. I got a lot of people from England. Who else do I get out on there? Africans, people from Africa, people from the Caribbean, they start showing up. I'm like, okay, it's got to be a different algorithm in the middle of the night, because it's completely different. Completely different. During the day, I usually get the people I subscribe to, and they show up. Middle of the night when everybody's asleep, different. Different. Alternate universe. Anyway, y'all, is there anything y'all think I missed? Because that's a bunch of brassicas, but that's what you grow in. That's what you grow in the wintertime or in the fall. And our fall here in Texas, our winter doesn't officially start usually after the first day of winter. So I'd say that as late as January, it gets cold. I have had Christmases where I was still dressed like this. I'm not complaining, because that's why I moved here. I do not like cold. I don't like heat that much, but I like cold even less. So there you are. Anyway, this is my fall. It look little now, right? Yeah, it's gonna fill that hole. I'm gonna go around the gazebo like I normally do for the fall crop, and it's gonna be full of plants. It's harder to water that way, but that's what I'm gonna do. So y'all think, is there anything I missed? I hope not, because I still got time to order. I need to start watching some of y'all, because some of you all have already planted your stuff. I'm in zone 9A. It's too early for me. Just like when y'all are not planting, I start planting for spring either the day after Christmas time, January 1st. All of my spring stuff is planted. And apparently that's not soon enough, because the spinach, I was off on that spinach. So maybe I need to start that joke in November. I'm going to talk to my neighbor and find out. I don't know everything, and I'm not ashamed to ask somebody. Mullein is good for the lungs. I have mullein in the thing. I've grown mullein one time. And when I grew it, it was in spring. I have mullein seeds in here somewhere. I don't see it though. Probably put it somewhere else. Here it is. Speaking, ye shall find. Here's the mullein. I'm put that to the side. I'm listening. I am listening. There's a reason why you said that. Maybe I can get it to grow before it gets too cold. It says mullein is good for lungs, mucus, and respiratory problems. Mine is allergies. My nose is always dripping down here in Texas. And it's because we have a lot of cedar. We have a lot of trees, a lot of allergens down here in the Austin area. You could fly over Texas, and I have flown over Texas, and all I see is like sparse foliage, except for Houston. Houston's green. Houston is green, okay? So depending on where I'm flying from, it's sparse. When I hit Texas, I said, oh yeah, here we are hitting the desert. Texas desert. You get to Austin, green. It's like a green dot on the map. I mean, you're flying over, all you see is like fields and brown and brown and brown. And then you hit Austin area, nothing but green all over the place. I'm one of them. So they love their trees and their plants. And we had a problem with that during the wintertime because we're not used to having severe winters. And because the Austinites, that's what I'm gonna call everybody, Austinites love trees so much, they, unfortunately, the city didn't prune the branches of the trees, so the trees limbs were going over the power lines, and that's when we had that big to do with the power being out for over a month in Austin. And it was super cold. It happened more than once, happened twice. And it was not good. It wasn't good. People were, can your food. Let me put it that way. People were dumpster diving. The supermarket couldn't give the food away because our supermarket, and I know this, they donate to the food banks. They don't throw their food away, especially HEB. They don't throw their food away. If it's still like a day old bread, which is fresh to me, they donate it to the food bank or to the local pantries. And there are a lot of people who stock their refrigerators with that food. Well, because the refrigeration went out, they couldn't give nobody anything because that food, they couldn't give it to anybody and have somebody get sick. And people started throwing them in those huge, I mean, ginormous dumpsters. They had to throw everything in the store out that was perishable. And people were climbing in there and throwing food out to it was just, it was sad to watch. I wanted to cry when I saw that happen. Because people would just, there's guys, men, because they're trying to do a public service from what I saw, the men who were throwing the stuff out of the dumpsters, and these were normal citizens. And there was a whole crowd of people. I mean, there was hundreds of people there downtown and in South Austin and North Austin around these dumpsters. And there are men in there just tossing food out of the dumpsters, and people are scrambling to get it because nobody had any food. Everybody's food, it went bad. And there was no grocery store open because nobody had any electricity. Man, I hope that never happens again. That was terrible. Anyway, I am going to get off of my soapbox. Not only grow your food, but make sure you learn how to can. I learned how to can during the lockdown. I didn't know how to do it, and I was afraid, but I learned how to do it. And I'm glad I did, because if I'm messing with solar right now, and try to, check out how to do solar. You don't have to buy a solar power generator. There are other ways to do it. I've been watching the Amish in the middle of the night. And these freezers, they cycle in and on and off, so they don't take a lot of electricity. So you can possibly keep your refrigerator going with with a car battery or a go-kart battery and a couple of other things. And then you won't need that stuff. But when I figure it out, I'll let y'all know. I'm not an expert in any of that stuff. Versus buying a power generator, it's going to cost you a minimum of $400. They're expensive. So anyway, this is Jamerica with Jamerica Life. Let's go ahead and grow our stuff. Get our seeds ready. Those of you who can grow, I am happy for you, but I know it's not my time. It's almost time for me to start, though, so that my stuff will be mature enough when this place is dried up, arid place, because my ground is cracking, finally cools down. So I thank everybody for being with me, and I will see you guys on the next one. I'm gonna start checking you guys up and see what y'all growing for your fall crop, just in case I forgot something. Bye, y'all.